Hello everybody, it is I, your favorite VTuber Android Arrowhead, and this is more... wait. Chichishito. The treasured Kurain village heirloom whose name means seven-branched sword. This is Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Trials Tribulations 3, Trial number 5. The best one in the game apparently, and the best one in the series even. It is said that this sacred sword represents life itself. Because we are all sharp and seven-branched. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. There are 7 branches though, it's literally 7. They say 7 in the name. Like our destinies, the sword continues to but one end, one merciless point. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed, hey, Dreet Soccer, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Ah, lightning. Oh, the illusion is revealed, and the implacability of fate is finally laid bare. Never heard of the implacability word. Never heard of that. That's interesting. Hey, Fireball, welcome to the stream. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, February 6th, 9:48 a.m. Right in Cola offices. Okay. Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power. How many lawyers and spirit mediums are in my... 1, 2, 3, 4. How many lawyers and spirit mediums are in my store? The answer, according to Jackbox yesterday, is at least Maya and then whoever the other one would be. The lady who was a politician or whatever. Still love this music. It's still a classic. Still a banger. Da 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 da. They better play Ace Attorney music at my funeral. Just like imagine they're like, a body's been discovered, then it plays like the investigation theme and never mind. Alright. Hey Nick. Yeah? What is it? You know how I've got spiritual powers unlike you? Well, yeah? I've been here. I'm doing just fine, Firewall. How you doing? Sure. You're a spirit medium after all. You have a plan on running for politics? But just like you, if I don't keep my powers sharp, they get dull, right? I guess so, yeah. Glad you agree. Okay, Pearly, you're up. Pearls? So, that's why we need to go on a special spiritual hotspot tour, Mr. Nick. Huh? I'm lost. What is this magazine you're shoving in my face? It's the New Year's issue of Oh, Cult! Oh, Cult? Yeah, okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright. Winter Spiritual Location Special. Oh. Girls look so happy. Maximize your spiritual powers with just one night of intensive training. Oh, it sounds too good to be true. Maya, you ever thought that might be because it is? I'll say. Sounds more like a scam to me. It's at a spiritual retreat called Hazakura Temple. It's way up in the mountains, and I bet it's nice and cold. Just perfect for training. No, I definitely don't want to go. You know, I think I've heard of this temple before. It's a famous channeling dojo. It's hard for even real spirit mediums like us to make reservations up there. Reservations? For a temple? Are you serious? Don't worry, I already made special reservations just for us. Wait, if you already made reservations, why are you asking? Just say we need to go on a trip. And a dead body will magically appear there. Yeah, I've been doing just fine, Firewall. How you been doing? Yeah, and I signed us up for the special course. Would you like to say a few words on this tragic day? Plays Gangnam Style. Won't play Gangnam Style. Well, you know, his favorite song, he loved the part where it was like, hey, sexy lady, and then, yeah. He never learned how to speak Korean, so he doesn't know what the song means, but he likes it nonetheless. Remember when Gangnam Style was the most video on YouTube? Yeah, that was a good time. You know, I think that's one of the closest times we've ever come to world peace was when Gangnam Style was like a thing everyone liked. What does Psy do nowadays? Like, I'm sure he's made other music, but I've never heard any of it. Hey Kage, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Well, that's nice, and the timing couldn't be better. Since we don't have a case right now anyway. This would be, if this was The Office, this would be where Phoenix just stares into the camera. And he's like, we don't have a case yet. And the narrator would be like, but they were about to have a case. I don't know why I said hello there. I think Obi-Wan possessed me. Hello there. General Kage. Alrighty then, it's settled. And that title went to Despacito, which, fun fact, more views than people on Earth. I actually have never heard that song before. I feel like I might have, but I've never looked it up myself just because I thought it'd be funny to not know what it is. Well, come on, don't just stand there. Start packing your stuff. Yes, Mr. Nick, you better start packing your stuff. Okay, also, here's another thing. I like how Pearls and Maya are like, oh, pack your stuff. Implying that Nick lives here. That he lives in the office. Actually, now that I think about it, have we ever seen where Phoenix lives? Like his house? His apartment? Does he live in the office? Or is that... I don't know, it's just, the thought's funny to me. 7 version of Kage no Senso and only one is an actual ending. Well, hey, that could be like a fun little thing for the fan base, is try to figure out which one is the real one. There you go. Huh? Me? Why do I have to go? Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old. Wait. Hold on a minute. Oh, wow, she is 19, huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah, because... Okay, first game she was 16, second... Or... No, wait. 17, 18, 19... Whatever. Maybe he is based on the... Yeah, there's a decent chance he lives in this office. Oh, God. You think you know which one's the real one? Well, I would hope you know. Well, we have to be accompanied by someone over 20 years old. Hey, I don't have anything to do with spirit power. The only thing I can channel is the TV. Phoenix, you literally have this thing. Which I guess isn't channeling, but it's something. You know what magic is. There's an Arcwade in Kage no Senso? Wow, nice. So, is there a heated pool at this Hazakura temple? No, but you can stand under a freezing waterfall. Pearl, that is literally the opposite. Sorry, but I think I'll pass. I hate cold places. What? No way! How could you be so selfish? Come on, Mr. Nick. Look at this place. Doesn't it look beautiful? Back to HQ, Maya. You mean your office? Shut up, Maya. Where do you live, Maya? In a large temple in the village. Where do you live? Under my desk. Nope, not going. I'm not gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice and toasty at home. What the? What is it, Mr. Nick? Let me see that magazine. Ooh. The end of season 1 or whatever it is, that version's depressing as hell. Seems like a lot of Kage no Senso is depressing as hell. This nun. Is she a friend of yours or something, Nick? This girl. It's... Okay, so they're not even trying to hide it. That's just exactly who she is. Okay. My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? You disgust me. Atsukage doesn't know Aki survived, Naki doesn't know. Okay, yeah. One of those. But it can't be. She was found guilty and she should still be in prison. Mr. Nick? Arkwood went to the store and the house exploded. Ain't that a bitch. Ain't that going to the store and your house blows up. You leave the stove on thinking it'll be fine, but then the gas leaks everywhere. And then someone lights a cigarette in your house and it blows up. Anyway. I'll go. Huh? That's a Kura temple. I said I'll go. Yay! Isn't that great, Pearly? She just completely misses the tone of the situation.
Yes, oh, thank you, Mr. Nick. You'd do anything for Mystic Maya, right? Even walk over burning coals, right?
Oh, cult! Hey, Nurse's Ball, welcome to the stream. Yeah, a headcanon I created a few years ago is that Maya gave Phoenix a bag of cocaine, and after years of using it, Phoenix convinced himself that it's a magical artifact. Honestly, I feel like that would be a funny joke to put at some point. Just have someone hand him drugs and be like, this lets you see things, and Phoenix is like, this is drugs. This is crack cocaine. Maya, you don't do this, do you? And she's like inhaling a bag full of it. Yeah, Maya, let's break some Psylocks. Oh, maybe the maybe the Magatama like radiates some kind of like drug energy that makes him like high, but he's like, I can see through your lies, and people are just like, yeah, totally, dude, sure. I was lying, yeah, because they just don't want to deal with him. Dahlia Hawthorne. I knew there was no way she could possibly be at that temple, but I just had to see for myself who this nun really was. Did they really not say Shrine Maiden in this? Are they not gonna... Like, I realize, technically you could say, like, oh, nun and that works, but, like, isn't the whole thing that, like, you're a Shrine Maiden, it's, like, different? I don't know. Drug energy is a crazy thing to say. Well, maybe it radiates drug energy. I don't know. Let's be real here. Drug energy could absolutely be a thing in the Ace Attorney universe. Anything goes here. Well, mostly. I don't think they're aliens. Well, not yet, at least. February 7th, 3:24 p.m. Hazakura Temple, main gate. There's a snowmobile. That's gonna come up later. It's so cold here, Nick. What did you think would happen, Maya? Maybe you should put on something warmer for a change. Well, they would have to draw me in another sprite then, and they don't want to do that, so... Well, it's supposed to be cold. It's training. Achoo! My teeth are chattering so loudly, it's all I can do to make out what she's saying. Okay, I tried to make my teeth chatter there, but who is this nun? None of your business.
Wow, Mystic Maya, so this is the famous Hazakura Temple. Pearly, Achoo! Well. How nice to see you here. Welcome to our temple.
What if this turns out to be Maya's mother? What if this is Amy Faye? Or wait, no, not Amy. Amy was the one in the jar. Misty Faye, I think it was.
Welcome to our temple. Oh, thank you. Achoo! Oh my, thank you for coming all this way. Come now, you must have been cold.
What's with the past tense? What's with the past tense? We're freezing into human icicles up here.
Oh, well, we are high up in the mountains after all.
Give her a Peter Griffin voice.
Oh, ho, ho.
Okay, I need to warm into the Peter Griffin. All right.
Give me a Quagmire. Quagmire.
No, I did not care for the Godfather. No,
I did not care for the Godfather.
That might be as close as we get.
Oh, ho, ho. Well, we are high up in the mountains after all. In any case, you shouldn't speak here. You shouldn't speak here. Please, follow me inside.
I need to work on that. I used to be able to do a decent Peter Griffin. All I can do now is Joe's voice. Hey, Peter. Oh, yeah, you know, me and the boys, we go far. We go way back. Oh, the boys. AKA, I can do a Patrick Warburton impression. Anyway.
Please follow me inside. Thank you. I was starting to... Oh, yes, I almost forgot to introduce myself.
Oh, like Yao Bikuni or something? Like the nun who ate mermaid flesh and became immortal or something? Alright.
I'm the head nun here at the temple. My name's
Bikini Griffin.
Bikini? That's right. Actually, that's my temple name.
That's her slave name. Oh god, just like my slave name is Arrowhead. I'm a slave to making stupid jokes. Alright.
Actually, that's my temple name. What do you think? It's a tradition to have one, and I wanted something that has a nice image to it.
I agree, bikinis have a nice image to them, yeah. If this really turns out to be Maya's mom, she and her sister definitely inherited their genetics from their pa. We just flashed, like, over to Maya's father, and he's, like, the most beautiful man you've ever seen in your life.
I thought, why not choose bikini? Besides, it makes me seem younger.
Hey there, I'm Peter Griffin. Bikini Temple's like the best nightclub name ever made. Yeah, and you can have like a church bell that sounds whenever it's like free drink o'clock or whatever, or like happy hour. That would be awesome. Like a confessional booth, quote unquote, where you confess things away from prying eyes. Anyway. It certainly does. Oh, I signed up for your special course.
Well, my, quite brave of you considering how cold it is. Young people can be so reckless with their health.
Don't blame me if you become one with your channel, those who channel. Whoa.
Reckless? Wahaha?
Lolly-loo-lay-low.
Maybe you should take it easy tonight, Mystic Maya. We can come back another day. But you went through all that trouble to get the reservation. Yes, that's right. You've come all this way, so please enjoy yourselves. There's still time before supper, so why don't you have a look around?
The other nun. Sister, about this picture. This almost sounds like it could be lyrics to a song. Sister, about this picture. Look at this photograph.
Well, look at that. I would say I look rather divine here, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. Unforgettable in every way.
Oh, you mean it? Oh, I know it. Wow. The makeup was pretty tough, but Iris helped me out. Iris? The cute little girl in the photo. She looks just like me, doesn't she?
Yeah.
We're just a small temple here, so she and I run the entire place.
Really? That kind of sounds like fun. Sorry to cut in, but this Iris, where is she right now?
Oh, just listen to you. You haven't come all the way up here just to find a girlfriend, have you?
Glare. Stairs, motherfucker. No, I actually never got why her name's Bikini. I'm guessing it was some kind of joke in Japanese that was something like that, where it's like... And then they just translated it that way to keep it consistent? I don't know. I'm guessing there's some other, like, joke that factors into the whole thing, but I guess I'll figure that out later. Or maybe there isn't. Maybe they just thought it'd be funny. Because she's in full winter garb, and is in fact showing less skin than, like, 95% of the other characters in this series. No. That's not what I had in mind at all.
Anyway, Iris is in the inner temple preparing for this evening.
Inner temple? I bet you would like to get in a temple, huh, pal? Can I get inner temple? I barely know her temple.
Mr. Nick, you will marry Mystic Maya now!
Maya just hears that, Nick's looking for another girl, and she's just like...
It should have been me, not him!
Or her, in this case, but yeah. Anyway.
Yes, that's right. Iris will be back this evening. Why don't you have a look around the main hall for now? Yeah.
So she's in the inner temple. And to get to the inner temple, I'll have to get in her temple. So what's a channeling dojo anyway?
Oh my, you don't even know that? Forgive him, sister, for he knows not of what he's saying.
His lack of faith in old religion is disturbing. I forgot to read that. A
channeling dojo is basically a spiritual power training ground. We have special holy items prepared to help people boost their spiritual power.
Holy items?
If you train the entire evening surrounded by these items, it's quite mysterious.
Bro, for the love of God, how do I explain to you what a minor is? Yeah, there's that, and there's also the fact that Nick is like... Isn't he like 6 or 7 years older than her? I mean, it's not like a deal breaker in most cases, I think, but you know. I feel like if I met someone when they were like 16 and I'm like at my current age of not that, and then they grew up to a point where it'd be like, okay, they're like a marryable age, I'd still be kind of like, I don't know, they're a little young for that. You know? Like that, like let's say, I think that would be too far out of the range I'd consider. Like 7 years. If that is what it is for Phoenix and Maya. Wow, she must have just gotten off the trolley from the land of make-believe. Nick. Your friend. That girl, both of the girls right next to you, can turn into your dead mentor. In addition to the fact that you have a Magatama that lets you see lies. What do you mean make-believe? You've seen it work. I prefer to use the temple's back door, much more intimate. Oh god.
So what's the special course? You must be incredibly devoted to be interested at that at such a young age. It's a training session where you sit in a block of spirit ice and chant a spell.
Okay, spirit ice sounds like a joke. That doesn't sound like a real thing.
3,000 times, all being showered in freezing cold spirit water. And when you die, we'll eat your corpse. Huh? It's February now, right? You have to be careful this time of year. If you don't watch it, you'll catch pneumonia, or maybe even die of hypothermia. So be careful, you hear? How am I supposed to be careful? Oh no, I knew I shouldn't have signed Mystic Maya up for this.
Pearl, you're doing it too. What if Phoenix does it and then he becomes able to channel Mia into his body? And then he never needs her for anything again. You just have Mia walking around finishing court cases left and right. Hold on, I'm gonna present this to her. Do you think you take a look at this?
I may not look like it, but I can tell you I'm very much in demand.
Great, yeah.
And to be quite honest, I'm finding this a little difficult to say. What is she trying to say, Mr. Nick?
I think she's trying to say she's busy.
But seriously, Nick, what's the deal?
Nothing has even happened yet, and you're already shoving evidence into people's faces. I'll give it a minute. How dare you? Are you came into this woman's temple and you have the audacity to pay up? Oh, God. There are so many euphemisms we can just use temple for.
You need to forget about work and relax a little. Try to have some fun, okay, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, you're right. Sure, pinning the hypothermia on the lawyer is great fun. Hold on, what happens if I present the badge? Okay, yeah, it's nothing. Alright. I thought there would have been an achievement there for presenting something before anything's actually happened. Can I move? I can... Oh. I can... I was told to go to the main hall, but I wonder what'll happen if I go here. To not pay up. You know, I enter the inner temple and I don't pay up. You know what? I am that kind of rapscallion. I am that problem. February 7th, Suspension Bridge. Is that a phone? What is that in the box over there? It's like a dial-up. Literally like a dial-up, you know.
Wow, look at this broken down old bridge, Nick.
Yeah, and look at that big canyon below us.
Hey, there's a river down there. Looks like it's flowing really fast. What's wrong, Nick?
Look like you've seen a ghost. I'm just not very good with heights.
Oh, hey, I've got it. Maybe you should face your fear and try hurling yourself off the edge. You know, 1, 2, 3, jump.
It might just be what you need to get over your fear of heights. This feels like foreshadowing. Yeah, death is a real good way to overcome phobias, alright. Well, hey, technically you'll never be scared again. You won't have the chance. Anyway, it sure looks like a rickety bridge.
Can't argue there. That's probably why it's called Dusty Bridge.
Maya, the sign is right there. Read it again, Maya. It says Dusky Bridge.
Well, it's practically the same thing.
I mean, it could be, you know, less the same. Ooh, this is nice. February 7th, Hazakura Temple, Main Hall. The main hall. I think it's even colder in here. Achoo! But there's fire over there and the candles. It's gotta be different. Didn't realize how strong Kagura sense characters over until I reread Arcade because the writing's good. Oh, yeah. Galaxy level, at least.
Ah, Mr. Nick, do you smell that? It smells like meat and gravy.
Yeah, you're right. I guess it's a pot roast for tonight. Yum. Oh, weird. I thought they would serve something a little more, well, traditional. What are you talking about, Nick? You think monks and nuns just sit around eating rice gruel all the time? I would hope not. Actually, you know what? Rice is pretty good. I'm imagining Maya slips Phoenix some opiates and she just pretends to be me. Oh, that would be hilarious. What if all of Ace Attorney is just a drug-induced nightmare that Phoenix is experiencing while he's in court? He only ever wins, and all the crazy stuff he does only works because they're like, you know what, he's going through a rough time. Let's just give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's right. Maybe he should cross-examine the parrot.
I hope there's mashed potatoes. I hope there's mashed potatoes too. I love mashed potatoes.
Ha ha ha. What a cute little acolyte. Of course, this is... Oh. Who is this? I mean, based on her hair, she kind of looks like that girl from Don to Don, but... Are you... Maya's mother?
Greetings to all of you.
Oh, hello. Wow, this lady makes Maya look like a 6.8 out of 10 on the weirdness scale. Just imagine like an IGN score coming up for Maya's weirdness scale. She has a little something for everyone, but there's too much water. Plus her hair isn't weird enough, and she doesn't carry around a staff with an orb in it. Your mashed potatoes are thinking of that Terrifier 2 scene. I don't know what that is, but it sounds interesting. Do they turn someone into potatoes? Of the mashed variety? Your outfit! Did you come here for the special course too? Ha ha ha. Unfortunately, no. Actually, I'm...
Ah! You're Miss Ellie's Doorsnim.
Wait, Elise Dunim. I can't figure out what the joke there is, but I'm sure there is one. Yes, that's right. You know of me?
My name is Pearl Faye. I'm your biggest fan.
Terrifier is a series from people making people sick in theaters. Yeah, I kind of figured. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Just to clarify, if I mess up my words today, it's because I bit my tongue in like the back of the tongue, and now it's like it's like larger, and yeah. Oh, Dunim. Okay, Dunim. At least Dunim. It's French for two something. But yeah, I bit my tongue a little while ago, and now it's swelling up in my mouth, and it makes it harder to do the words. Terrifier 3 has warnings on tickets for the pre-screening saying it's very graphic. I probably should have been able to guess from the name Terrifier, but I guess that makes sense. Worse than Terrifier 2. Oh god. Who is she, Nick? I see it now. Zvari! A fortune teller? Oh, don't start doing that too, Nick.
I've got all your books, Mrs. Dunim. Or Donim. Donim.
At least Donim... I don't know, I can't figure out the joke. Alright.
Miss Donim.
I think it would have been funny if her name was like Sue, so it was like pseudonym. Like fake name. Ha ha ha. What a sweet thing to say. Please call me Elise. Wait, that's gonna be the joke, isn't it? Is that there's like... It's like Elise is her fake name and her real name is Sue. So it's pseudonym. Donim, I think. Yeah. Okay. That's absolutely what the joke is gonna be. Alright. Books?
Mr. Nick, don't you know anything?
No.
Don't you even know who this is?
Well, an author, maybe?
Yes, and an illustrator of picture books. Picture books, huh? Oh, now I get it.
Pearls is a fan because it's picture book. Don't him these nuts. Of course. Alright. Alright. At least Dunim. I'm sorry I didn't know who you are. I don't get a lot of chances to really enjoy picture books. It's one of my great passions, but I haven't had a lot of time for it recently.
It's alright, I take no offense to that. My books are nothing but simple stories for children.
The fear of palindromes is a very strange word. Oh, yeah. Isn't it also a palindrome or something like that? Yeah. It's like, come on, who thought of that? People who like comedy, I'm gonna guess. That's what my answer for that. People who like comedy named it after a palindrome, or made it a palindrome.
And really beautiful pictures too, Miss Elise. Your books always make me feel as if my heart has been purified. It makes me feel very happy to hear you say that.
I do have to admit, she certainly seems like a kind, sensitive lady, and she'll be dead by tomorrow morning.
Miss Elise won an award last year for her book, The Magic Bottle. Yes, a friend of mine secretly submitted the story I had written to a publisher. They liked it so much that they asked if it was alright to make it into a book.
Wow, it must have been a really great story. I would guess whoever can make a good joke in a sense might as well have made that. Yeah, that seems like I like that joke, sort of. Just the comedic irony of, having a palindrome be the name for a thing about being afraid of palindromes. Alright.
Maybe I should try to write a children's book too. If I do, you can secretly send it to a publisher for me, Nick.
Or you could do it yourself.
Recently, I've accepted sort of, an apprentice, you might say.
An apprentice?
He calls himself Laurice. Laurice Dunim.
Really? Not Sue? Not pseudonym? Laurice Dunim. The Exorcist made people faint back in theaters in '73, and it's a dated movie by today's standards, but it was revolutionary back in the '70s. And there's also like Jurassic Park, which is, even by today's standards, it still looks pretty good. I think. Even with all the CGI advancements made in the last couple of years. And Jurassic Park is just such a cool movie, you know? It's fucking great. I actually still have never seen The Exorcist. I've heard it's very good. It's classic, obviously.
He calls himself Laurice Dunim. I believe he's off doing some landscape sketches now. On Laurice's behalf as well, I'd like to thank you for your support.
Stunzeed.
Stunzeed? Oh, Snake, I can answer that one. It's backwards for these nuts.
These nuts?
It's a phrase you use when you're trying to trick someone into saying it.
Like, I think I have a book that shows some example of these.
These what? These nuts, Snake. Of course, Miss Elise. Anything for you.
Ha ha ha. Why come here? There's a story afoot.
Why did you come to the Hazakara Temple, Miss Elise? Are you here to do some spiritual training?
Oh no, that's not it.
I'm actually here to get materials for a new book I'm working on.
I love the word Verschlimmbessern in German. It's so specific. What does it mean? Oh god, did I just say a slur in German?
Wow, I can't wait to read it.
Pearls is completely taken with her.
I wanted to do a book with a more Japanese feel to it this time.
So is that why you're dressed like you are?
The children have a certain image of me in their minds.
When you think you're putting out a fire with water, but you've been pouring petrol into the fire the entire time. Man, imagine being the guy they had to make that phrase about. Like, clearly someone messed up poorly enough to the point where that was, like, a thing. I don't want to disappoint them. What can I say? She's a really sweet lady. I love how Arcwade actually tries putting very dumb words in the Kagune Senso. Oh, I bet, knowing Arcwade.
Wow, Miss Elise, you dressed up like a mountain nun.
Yes, the good people here were kind enough to let me borrow this. I'm wearing training clothes underneath my robe as well. A flibber tigabit. That's an interesting insult. I want a staff like that. You like the crystal sphere? It's real amethyst, you know. Maybe we'll find one like that up here in this mountain. Like, in the woods? Good luck, Nick. I know you'll find me one. Well, you'll have to excuse me now. I have to go help with the dinner preparations.
Wow, you mean you're cooking dinner tonight?
That's right. Would you like to help too, Pearl? These nuts is a real brand of packaged nuts, and it's a genius name for it. Means talkative person. Oh, yeah. I can see where that would come up.
Yes, yes, I want to help wherever I can.
Rose looks like she just won the lottery. Oh, I'll help too then. No, it's fine. Please don't worry about it. Feel free to relax and explore the area with your friend. Huh? But... Oh, yes! Please take this. I think it will be of help to you. Hmm. Interesting map you've got there. It's a map of the area. We wouldn't want you to get lost now, would we? Arcwade beats Naraka by saying the fear of palindromes because he canonically has a fear of palindromes. That's an interesting victory there. Wouldn't have thought of that. Inner Temple. There it is on the other side of the bridge. Well, if you insist, I guess we'll take this chance to go check out the other temple. Grab a grandful of these nuts, Arrow. Yeah, come real good. Sure thing there, pal.
Okay, I'll see you two later then. Remember, you're not allowed to fight.
Why would we? What? Come on, Nick. Let's go. At least we'll stay warm if we keep moving. Very Arcwade thing to do. I agree. Alright. Let's go to... Is that like the... Is that Magatama in there? Like their version of the Chicago bean? Like the giant metal bean in Chicago? Hazakura Temple, main gate. Huh? Where did Sister Bikini go? I guess she went to the inner temple. Help that other nun out. Oh, right. I think her name is... Iris? Yeah, that was it. I want to find out who Iris really is, but I'm scared of what I'll find. Maybe that's their third sister, the one that wasn't killed or in jail. February 7th, Inner Temple Gate. Whoa, that bridge was shaking like jello in an earthquake. That bridge must be jelly, because jam don't shake like that. And at least half of the wood on that rickety bridge was rotting, I bet. Not to mention the last part only had like one board left on it. What's wrong with you? Your face is all green. Can you not pick up on me for a sec? Can you not pick on me for a second? I'm still trying to get over the shock that we made it safely across that death trap. Yeah, I guess I'm a bit surprised too. Cinnamon Toast Crunch Bacon. Okay, but I could see that working, though. I think I would try that, at the very least. That sounds pretty good. Oh, yikes. The temple's in bad shape. It looks like it could collapse at any time. I guess people don't use it too often. Is this really where you're going to train tonight? That has to be it. It's kind of creepy around here. Like a ghost might jump out at you or something. Spirit medium, afraid of ghosts? Isn't that ironic, don't you think? Alright. Let's go. Oh, what the fuck? February 7th, Inner Temple, Training Hall. Man, look at this place. It's just a tiny, freezing cold room. So this is where you'll both be training, huh? Huh? What do you mean, both? I'm the only one. Well, some temples are not as young as other people's, Maya. They abused this poor temple. And now, you know, you gotta treat it nicely. Caress it. I guess. Really? But I thought... Curly's just a little kid. She couldn't handle this kind of intense training. So says the girl who I can barely hear over her teeth chattering. Anyway, the real training room must be beyond that door over there. Yep, definitely getting the feeling it's back there. You went to the temple with almost no resistance. Yep. Didn't even have to ask. Though we did ask, of course, because obtaining consent for entering temples is important. Even I can sense that there's something supernatural about the cavern behind that door. Here she fucking is. Excuse me, but who are you? Ah. You're... Hi there! We're just looking around since we're going to be staying here tonight. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. I wonder why she's spaced out like that. Don't you, Nick? Did you say something, Maya? Not you too, Nick. We asked because we respect the temple's traditions and customs, of course. Yes, exactly. We respect their traditions and customs. If they don't want us to enter the temple, all I have to do is say no, and we will not enter the temple. But they would never say no because of the implication. My name is Iris. I'm one of the nuns here at this temple. I'm Maya Fey. It's a pleasure to meet you. The pleasure is mine. Oh, please excuse me. I have some, chores to attend to. She sure is beautiful. And a bit spacey, I guess. But my sister was way hotter. I guess she's just not used to talking with urban sophisticates like us. Nick? That girl. It can't be, but... Did she tunnel her way out of prison? What's this? Hanging scroll. Doesn't look like that old either. Ah! Ah! Why did you scream it like that? This scroll... It's my mother. Oh, so that's where it comes up. The implication that something really bad might happen with the temple if she refuses. Of course something bad is gonna happen, but she's thinking that they will. Like someone getting stabbed by an artifact at the temple. Which we've seen in the prologue of this chapter. What? It's Misty Fey, the master of the Kurain School of Channeling. Are you sure? Yes. That crest at the top of the scroll. That's the special mark of the master of our tradition. So that's what the mark means. What is it? Nothing. It's just that I last saw her over 15 years ago. So you were like 3 or 4. If it wasn't for that crest, I wouldn't have even known it was her. My own mother. I can't even recognize her face. Maya. Funny thing, I didn't even know to like click on that. I just thought that looked interesting. I thought it looked distinct. The actual training area must be on the other side of this door. I wonder what it's like. Phooey, it's locked. Don't really think about it. She's out there in the middle of nowhere with a guy she barely knows. She's like, oh no, there's nowhere for me to run. What am I gonna do? Not let him in the temple? That sounds really dark, though. It's not that dark. It's not... You're misunderstanding me. Oh, that's such a classic scene. Come on, Nick. You know you want to open it for me. I can't. You've been in kind of a bad mood lately, haven't you, Nick? Zvari! I know what it is. IRIS. You haven't paid your taxes. Iris and Nick sitting in a tree. KISSING. Anyway, let's go anywhere else. Suspension Bridge. Imagine reading these conversations without anyone knowing what Always Sunny it is. Yeah, I must imagine it must be kind of weird to hear two guys being like, oh yeah, the implication something's gonna go wrong, but she's not thinking that they will. And they're like, these guys are fucking loons. And then we're sitting there like, oh yeah, Dennis is funny. Woo, we managed to make it across Dusty Bridge. Nick, you look green. Are you feeling alright? Hey, what's wrong with you? Ever since we met Sister Iris at the training hall, you've been really quiet. Huh? Oh, sorry. Hey, you, wait up! Huh? Think he's yelling at us? Oh, he must be. There's no one else around. Oh, I'm not sure what voice to do. I'll see what voice to do for this guy after we, see his design. Would you mind moving? You're standing right in my way. Fucking Larry! He had to show up. Alright. We are loons, that's fair, yeah. Maybe the name for my fanbase should be the Loons. We're all loons here. Ah. Hey, I know you. You're... Oh, sorry, gotta run. See ya. Hey, wait a minute! What happened between you and Larry, Phoenix? Oh, it's nice to meet you. I'm Maurice Dunim. Oh, liar, you're Larry. Your clothes may change, but you're still the butts. Ah, shut up. I'm Maurice. Uh-huh. And I'm just here to do a sketch of Dusky Bridge. With paint? I guess you could do a sketch with paint, but I feel like the point of doing a sketch is that you do it with like pencil or something like that, and then you do the actual thing. So it really is our Larry. Not that I get why he's pretending to be someone else. So what are you doing with the last name Dunim? You see, Larry here is on a mission. He devised his own dentist system. The dentist system, oh my god, the butts. Be available. Under the weather. The zebra. So what are you doing with the last name Dunim? Well, I wanted to start over again with a clean slate. A clean slate? You remember, don't you? Last time? The mask case. After that, I started to realize I didn't like this guy known as Larry Butts. That's when I came across it. A Book of Destiny. A Book of Destiny? Do you mean... The magic bottle! Miss Elise Dunim! It's so beautiful, so moving, so gentle. Bargain for woman's touch. Oh my god. Bargain for woman's touch. Understand that they hate me. Title screen. Zebra. It's so beautiful, so moving, so gentle. My heart felt cleansed. I was saved. Maybe I should buy a copy of the magic bottle. Wow, Larry would make a great book salesman. I really wanted to get that book too. I really want to get that book now too. She's the most wonderful person I've ever met. Except for all the other wonderful people you've met. Bargain for a woman's touch. Utilize crying. Trade money for love. Zonker. Zonker, I barely know her. I'd follow her anywhere. Please don't. Okay. Well, she certainly is a very elegant lady. You see, here's a photo I took of her in secret. This is gonna come up later. Wow, that's a beautiful photo. You want a copy, don't you? Okay, I just happened to make extra prints. Photo of release added to the court record. I used to imagine Felix getting all these things and keeping them, being like, well, we don't have a case yet, but if we do, this is gonna come up. I can tell. Still, it's kind of hard to imagine you as a picture book illustrator. So, tell the truth. You must have some kind of ulterior motive, right? I think you just told us. What are you talking about? I don't trust anyone anymore, especially not women. Women. Derogatory. Talk about a bad case of denial. Harry really fell down the MILF rabbit hole, didn't he? You know what? That's a good rabbit hole to fall down. I like the MILF rabbit hole. It's comfortable there. Anyway, can you even draw well enough to make a picture book? Can you even draw well enough to make a picture book? Art isn't only about technical skill, you know. It's also about having a pure heart. You know what? I kind of agree with that. To some degree. And that's why I'm asking, can you draw well enough to make a whole picture book? To make a whole book? When Larry makes this face, it reminds me of that one Linus Tech Tips meme, where he's like staring at the camera. Man. Now that you mention it, I wonder... Looks like you still have some doubt in your heart, which means it's not pure. It's true, I do. But when I first saw her, I felt it. Like Zoink Scoob. Something inside me ended and something else began. Oh, Larry. Sounds like you've fallen in love with Miss Elise Dunham. Mr. Nick, what is a MILF? Have you ever seen a picture of Mia, Pearls? Yeah? Well, there you go. No, you're wrong! It's not her, it's the other girl! Other girl? Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this. Would it happen to be... this one? Oh yeah, her! My little Iris! I fucking knew it. Alright. Oh, sweet good God. French is a cool language. Yeah, French can be pretty cool. It's got a lot of parts to it. She's really pretty. Like washing rat means ratatouille, which means Disney movie. Ratatouille is Disney, right? Or is that DreamWorks? She's really pretty. This girl, she's perfect. She's exactly my type. I wonder if she would model for me. I want to draw a portrait of her. Yeah, you always liked those model types, didn't you, Larry? Hey, wait a sec. Didn't you say you were swearing off women? Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. Of course I have. I have, basically, but But Iris is different. I feel like I still have to come myself the one chance left at that dream. Until the next chance, and then I'll have more chances. Because that's just how he operates. This guy will This guy will never change. He'll never change. He'll never change. Ever since he was 9, always the same.
Everyone!
Hey, Pearly!
Dinner preparations are complete.
Please come quickly to the main hall. Alright. I can't wait to dig in, Pearly. Yeah?
I'm going to go to the inner temple and call Sister Iris. I also want to have a look at where Mystic Maya is going to be training.
February 7th, 7:46 p.m. Hazakura Temple, main hall. Boy, am I stuffed. Are you sure it's alright to eat that much before your training?
Well, this kind of training is a battle of endurance.
Worst thing by far Art does is in Terrifier 2 is, oh god.
Mystic Maya, please don't do anything that might put your health at risk.
Mario puts his soaking wet clothes back on. Oh, even his socks? Oh, that's terrible. Okay. No pain, no gain, I guess.
I'm still worried about you.
Well, well, well. Let's not dilly-dally, shilly-shally. We must get ready for tonight. Good luck, Maya. Alright, here I go. See you all tomorrow, I guess. Unless I die, which I probably won't.
Iris, please ring the bell for 10 o'clock at lights out, alright?
Yes, Sister Bikini. And then, after you ring the bell, I want you to come join us at the training hall. I understand, Sister Bikini. Maya and Bikini seem really excited about this training. Thing tonight. What do you like to draw, Larry? I loved it when the naked ladies pulled up in the art academy. Oh yes, Scoob! I love naked women. Well, Pearl, what are you going to do tonight?
Well,
If you'd like, you can come to my room. She seems a little eager to get Pearl alone. Huh. Perhaps you could read some books together.
really? I'd love to. I'm not very good at reading.
Well then, would you like to practice reading with me?
I'd love to.
Rose is absolutely smitten with Miss Dunim. So, Larry, what are you gonna do? Huh? Me? Well, I'm just gonna go hang out in my room. I can't stand the cold at all. Totally hear you there.
Miss Elise, so for example, how do you read this?
It says gravely. That's kind of a tough word. Or is it gravelly? It could be either one, both, or neither. Actually, what does the word gravelly even look like? Oh, whatever.
Okay. What about this word?
That's another tough one. It says roast. kind of book is she reading anyway?
Well, I'm gonna go wash the dishes and help clean up. I'll go visit you when I'm done, Miss Elise.
Well, not much to do except head to my room and huddle under the covers, I guess. In theory. February 7th, 9:12 p.m. Hazakura Temple, Main Hall. Why is Pearl doing the yandere cheek cup pose? Oh, yeah, I never noticed that she does that. Yeah, she's doing the thing from Mirai Nikki with Yuno. Yeah. I think it's just to show, like, she thinks it's, like, really cool. I don't know. Maybe it's, like... I don't want to say infatuation, because I feel like that's the wrong word, but, like, she's like, oh, no, I must have hurt my eyes. And then she, like, peeks through her fingers, I think is what it's supposed to be. It's a whole different type of cold up here in the mountains. Oh, why couldn't the nearest bathroom just be a little closer to my room? Mr. Right? Yeah. Oh, Mr. Nim. Are you going to use the bathroom too? No. But have you seen Pearl? No, not since after dinner. I thought she said she was going to your room. I know, but she never showed up. I'm going to go look for her. Excuse me. Miss Elise Dunim. Woman as mysterious in origin as her last name. But the really mysterious one is... Oh. Sister Iris. Good evening. The really mysterious one is this girl. Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright? Mirai Nikki released a full 3 years after this game. Really? Well, yeah, I guess it would, wouldn't it? Man, they really crank these out, like, early. You know. Yeah, if you know, you know. Yeah? Yeah? But yeah, I didn't realize that. It's kind of fun to think about how long ago these games came out. Like, when was the last time a new Ace Attorney game released? Because I think wouldn't that have been, Greatest Attorney 2? Right? And that wasn't, like, that long ago, really, but it was, it was a while ago. Are you on your way to the bathroom too? Are you on your way to the bathroom too, Mr. Wright? I can't let this chance pass me by. I should try to talk with her. And maybe get some answers. Ah. Do you like Larry or not? Instead of showing her things, I really need to just listen to her story. Listen to her story. This may be our only chance. This girl, just who is she? Your sister Iris, right? Yes. So, when did you come to Hazakura Temple? I don't remember. Ever since I was a small child, the temple has been my home. So you've never left? Well, I don't have any family left to take care of me. Sister Bikini. I couldn't think of her as my real mother, as it were. Ah, I see. But didn't you go to college? And maybe enroll in the Ivy University Literature Department? No, I never had an interest in going to a big university like that. My training is all the education I need. I see. But once in a while, when I get the chance, I make a trip to the nearby town. I can use a computer and a cell phone, too. It's not exactly something worth bragging about. You've lost your family? What do you mean, you lost your family? Go find them. Dun 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 dun. But I don't see any Cyclocks. So I guess that means she's not lying. Or she's just really, really good at it. Please don't stare at me like that. What kind of a place is this, anyway? I heard it's for training to increase your spiritual power or something like that. It must seem awfully crazy to normal people like you. Well, I have to admit, it is a wholly different world up here. I'm glad to hear you say that. Huh? Talking with dead people. Who does it help anyway? I hate it. Really? So then why stay in a place like this? Ah. Is something wrong? I didn't realize it was so late. I have to go and ring the bell for lights out. I guess it's almost 10 o'clock now, huh? This is the evening announcement. Shut up, Phoenix. I didn't really grow up with a lot of technology either. It took me a while to learn how to use a computer. I grew up with a computer and I still don't really know what a GPU or a CPU is. I gotta be honest. I know there's all the F buttons on the keyboard. Like F1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even with the symbols on it, I don't really know what most of them do. Which is why there are times where I hit a button accidentally. I'm like, hey guys, what button what do I press to undo this? Guys? Mr. Wright? Yes? If it's alright with you, I would like you to have this. There is some kind of crime thing to do with this. But this is your hood. This is the power to protect you from evil spirits. Come to think of it, Sister Bikini was wearing one of these too. I pray for your safety on this dark, cold night. Iris's hood received from Iris. I'm sorry, but I must bid you good night. Wait a minute, Sister Iris. Yes? Just now, you called me by my name. You said Mr. Wright. How did you know my name? I never introduced myself to you. That's... Sister Iris, please tell me the truth. You and I... Have we ever met before? The undo button is always Alt F4. Okay, yeah, that I've heard of. I've heard that you can, like, shut off a screen with that. Phoenix is hood rich now. Yeah, he's got his own office that he sleeps in. You know, he's rolling in it. Be honest, Iris. Ah, here we go. Oh, damn. Iris. Oh, it's almost 10 o'clock. Perhaps we can speak again tomorrow. Gong. 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 So my hunch was correct. She does know me. I'll have to try and talk with her again tomorrow. Hmm? Ah! What the? That blood-curdling scream came from the courtyard.
A body has been discovered!
I was saving that one. That scream, I'm sure it came from around here. Ah! Someone's there, on the ground. Miss Donim! I stepped on something soft. Hey, don't step on my tummy like that! What are you doing lying there in the snow? I was passed out. What do you think? I was passed out. What do you think? That's Peter Griffin voice. The blood-curdling scream was you? Forget about that. Hurry up and call the police. Is there even a phone in the main hall? No, we still get reception up here in the mountains. There's one at the bridge, isn't there? You must have a cell phone on you, right? I did bring it with me. Oh, you're useless. Oh, fuck you. I'm gonna solve this case. I mean, even Iris has a cell phone. You've got no choice. You'll have to use the public phone by Dusky Bridge. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Run as fast as you can. Yes, ma'am. If you don't hurry, Iris will what? Kill us? February 7th, 11:18 p.m., Dusky Bridge. It's farther than I thought. The bridge is just up ahead. I have to go tell Maya what happened too. Ah! What the fuck? Dusky Bridge is burning down! What the hell happened? Or what the heck? Oh my god. The idea of Larry just accidentally burning the bridge down for comedy. What are you doing here? Ah! Huh? What is it? Is it me? Don't scare me like that, Larry. I almost had a heart attack. My name isn't Larry, it's Clarice. Larry, hurry up and call the police. I'm gonna go to the inner temple. Don't be stupid. The bridge is nothing but a burning wreck right now. Listen to me. There's been a murder here at Hazakura Temple. Oh, the murderer might have fled across the bridge. I have to make sure Maya is safe. But please, call the police. I've got to go. Get out of my way, Larry. It's too dangerous, Nick. Wait. I must have been crazy. I knew how dangerous it was, but I still went for it. Whack. Ah! Nick! Larry, you incompetent of this is not what I meant by burning a few bridges. Yeah, he would take that seriously, wouldn't he? Weakened even more by the fire, the rickety old bridge's planks snapped and gave way. And as I was swallowed by the eternal darkness that surrounded me, a final terrified scream rose up to pierce the frozen air of that harrowing night. Ah. Well, I can't just stop there. I mean, yeah, might as well. Date, blank, time, blank, location, blank, life, blank, ring. What could that be at this time of night? Yes, Edgeworth speaking. Edgy, get up! It's an emergency! Huh? Larry, do you know what time it is? Also, how does Larry know have his phone number? Did they just keep in contact ever since elementary school or whatever? Like, it's not Larry, it's Clarice! Clarice Denim! This is nothing more than a terrible nightmare. I'll just roll over and... Oh, wait, don't hang up! It's an emergency! It's Nick! He took a really nasty spill! Well, it wouldn't be the first time, so... I'm not joking! His life is in danger! What? What happened? Tell me! Talk about a guy with bad luck! He may already be dead! Anyway, you gotta come back! You're the only one that can help! My Iris! My beautiful Iris! She needs help! Alright, I don't know what's going on, but I'll be there as soon as I can. I'm at the detention center! Please, hurry! It's been 1 year since I left that country. I've been in Germany since that time. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I wouldn't have to see him again for a while. Sounds like it won't be a pretty reunion. As if I expected anything to change. February 8th, 2:19 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Edgeworth is a lawyer after all. His phone number isn't exactly private. That is true. Yeah, I do understand that, but it's like... I don't know, the idea of him being like, hello, if you have a case you'd like to consult me for, this is something like that. But then again, he's also a prosecutor, I think, for the state, as opposed to a defense lawyer. I'm not sure how that would work differently. Actually, wait, is he even technically a state prosecutor anymore? I thought he was just like a... What does he do after the first state's attorney game? Because he seems to travel around a lot doing... stuff? Like prosecuting cases, I guess? I don't know. You're late, Etchy! What took you so long? I don't want to hear it. I chartered a private jet to come as quickly as I could. Well, you should have chartered a faster one. Anyway, just listen. Something happened to Miss Elise, and Nick's, Maya, and Iris's bikini. Wait, huh? Say something, Etchy! Before I came here, I stopped by the hospital and paid Wright a visit. I believe I have a better understanding of the situation than you at this point. The murder victim was the picture book author, Miss Elise Dunin. She was found by Wright and the head nun. The suspect is the temple's younger nun. Then later, while Wright was crossing the bridge, it broke and he fell into the river. The hospital says that he'll need at least 2 days of bed rest. Hold up, dial that one back. 2 days of bed rest for falling off of a bridge into a river. That was, what was it, 40 feet high? What? Goddamn, Nick is a tank. That man could survive anything. Yes, that's right, you got it. But they arrested her. My sweet little Iris. She totally did it. Who else would do it? And here I was, convinced he was the one the police had arrested. Maybe Phoenix just gave Larry Edge's phone number as a prank or something. Now see, that I could get. That I would understand. That makes sense. However, I still don't understand what these 2 items are for. What are you talking about? They're things Wright gave to me when I was leaving his room. This is the first. He said some nonsense about being able to see into people's hearts with this. And the other... He couldn't possibly be asking what he think he is, could he? I'm begging you! Iris' trial starts tomorrow! Put Nick out of the picture! You're all I got left! You're the only one that can represent her! Oh. What did you just say? You know, represent! Defend! What were you expecting? Why do you think I called you anyway? I'm a prosecutor, Larry. A prosecutor. Do you understand what I'm saying? A prosecutor is a lawyer who... Don't talk to me like a kid! I graduated from junior high, you know! Don't worry about it. I promise I won't tell. But I mean, I heard a paper badge is no problem fooling an entire court before. How could this country's judicial system have fallen into such decay? Edgeworth, you were here when the parrot thing happened. Shut up. Even Edgeworth has questioned why Phoenix carries a bag of cocaine with him at all times. And why is it shaped like a Magatama? Please, Edgy. At least listen to her. Listen to Iris' side of the story. So Wright wasn't joking when he gave me this badge after all. Thank you for coming. My name is Iris. Wait, does... Oh, they do update the things. Wasn't serious when he gave this to me, was he? Also, yeah, Phoenix is 26 and Maya is 19, so he's 7 years older than her. Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. I don't know if I can be of any help, but I will at least hear what you have to say about the murder. Mr. Wright, how is he? Mr. Lurie said that he might even die. Well, fortunately, he will be fine. Oh, Larry, you moron. How could you say something like that? He was badly bruised when he hit the water, but otherwise he is unharmed. He's also not on fire, oddly enough. But he's caught some kind of nasty cold. A cold? He's running a high fever and drifting in and out of consciousness. I must be imagining things. This woman, I feel like I've met her before. Ah, who knows? Is that an attorney's badge? Yes, this belongs to Wright. Really? I'm actually a prosecutor. Oh, then why do you have a defense attorney's badge pinned in your lapel? Well, you see, I borrowed it. Oh, I feel like, though, technically speaking, there's no actual issue with Edgeworth being a defense attorney, right? Like, there's no rule against being one. He can take whatever case he wants. I think. Maybe lawyers do different stuff in Japan, I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't leave the temple grounds very often, so I don't know very much about the outside world. Pardon me, Iris, I would like to ask you something if you don't mind. I have the distinct feeling you and I have met before. It must be your imagination, Mr. Edgeworth. After all, I hardly ever leave Hazakura Temple. Hazakura Temple? What's that? It's a place where those who wish to boost their spiritual power come to train. You need to undergo some very difficult training to release your inner spiritual power.
Spiritual power? Did you go to that temple for that reason as well?
No, I don't have any spiritual power. I don't need them.
In that case, what are you doing at that temple then?
I've committed some sins. Sins that I need to pay for. That's why I'm there and why I continue to train, to purify my soul. But the man in the pink sweater told me he fractured 6 ribs, broke both arms, and he most likely has brain damage. And he needs help to, you know.
Oh, he definitely has brain damage, but not that kind. I want to ask you about last night, the night of the crime.
Alright. I helped to clean it up after dinner, and then went back to my room around 8 o'clock. Later, I left my room to ring the lights out bell at 10 o'clock.
Bell?
We ring it at the same time each night.
I see. And then?
And then I was told to go to the training hall, but I went back to my room and stayed there.
Why didn't you go to the training hall like you were asked to?
I was frightened,
Frightened?
so I just stayed in my room and meditated until the murder happened.
There's more to her story. I just know there is. Maybe I should dig a little deeper.
I'll check Elise's profile. Oh boy.
The victim of the incident, a picture book author of unknown age, Larry's teacher, Elise Dunim. Then there's Iris's, the defendant, a nun from Hazakura Temple, doesn't seem to have any spiritual power. Larry's, my friend since grade school. I don't remember how we became friends though. And Gumshoe.
I expected it to be more insulting, honestly, with regards to Gumshoe.
You were asked to go to the training hall on the night of the murder?
Yes.
However, you didn't go. Because you say you were frightened. What exactly were you so frightened of? Two? What in the world?
Is there something wrong?
I'm sorry, it's nothing. It looks like she's not aware of them herself. These must be what Wright was talking about. These psycho locks.
Oh, profile. I mean, yeah, I'm checking it. Age unknown. That feels like that'll come up later. Guess Edgeworth really mellowed out. Or he's really hopped up on cocaine right now. Either way, you know...
I believe he said that I need to present this Magatama item to do... something.
Let's try this one first.
So, do you have any idea as to what really occurred last night?
I think it was the result of the tremendous spiritual power that was unleashed.
Spiritual power...
Sorry about that.
Spiritual power?
Yes. Spiritual training has been a cause behind many great tragedies. Mr. Prosecutor, what are you doing with that flower?
Don't worry about it. It helps me think. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
So what was your case again?
Wright was right. This stuff kicks ass.
This incident was just another example.
Iris, I'm sorry, but I can't accept that. I'm a man of science. I don't believe in spiritual power. I believe in drugs.
Yes, I understand. Most people don't.
And I'm certain that the thing that killed the victim was a human. And a sword in particular. So, please, answer me this simple question. Were you the one who killed Elise Dunim?
No. I'm not the one who took her life.
Those psycholock things aren't appearing. I suppose that means I can believe that she's not lying.
What's wrong? can't believe what I'm thinking. And here I just finished saying that I don't believe in spiritual power. It appears that's about all you can tell me.
Thank you for listening to my story.
Notice how Edgeworth calls him Psycholox instead of Cyclox. That is actually really funny, I didn't notice that. I visited Wright at the hospital before coming here. He asked me to take care of you.
Me?
Yes, at the trial tomorrow. He asked me to defend you.
If Mr. Wright has that much faith in you, Mr. Edgeworth, then I will gladly entrust my fate to your capable hands.
But before that, I have one question.
Yes?
Do you know Wright?
Why would you ask that?
Whenever you came up in our conversation, he would begin to act a little... strange.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is Mr. Wright to you?
He's a very dear and indispensable friend.
It was 5 years ago. That's when I deceived him.
You deceived him.
I heard that he was in a lot of pain afterwards because of what happened. I know what a weak person I am. That's why I thought it would be best if he never saw me again. I wanted him to just forget about me without learning the truth.
Well, if you ask me, Wright is still suffering. And until he learns the truth, I don't think he will ever be able to truly recover. Mr. Wright will be my plug. He will be my twink. Iris, it's not too late. You should go to him. Tell him the truth. I mean, after you leave jail, of course. I'll defend you, but only if you agree to that one condition.
Alright, Mr. Edgeworth. I promise.
Very well. I'll do everything in my power to get you an acquittal. That's enough information gathering for now. I should head to the crime scene while I gather information. Unless... Take that! Is that the first time Edgeworth has ever had one of those? The take that? I was frightened. Since I've been handed this case, it is my duty to dig up all the answers, understand?
Yes, sir.
The smallest flame can sometimes bathe a case in a whole new light. In my years in court, I've seen it happen over and over again. That's why I'm committed to searching until I have those answers. Now then, is it really true that you didn't go to the inner temple last night?
Yes, I swear. I already told you that.
Yes. You said you didn't go because you were frightened. That is a first for Edge. That's what I thought, yeah.
That's right.
If that's the case, then the obvious question is, what were you so afraid of? Iris, I wonder, is this what frightened you so much that you couldn't leave your own room? No, I don't think I have anything. I'll come back later. Alright. Well, shit. Sure is cold, alright. So this is it. Dusky Bridge. Oh, wow! It's you, Mr. Edgeworth! I could already tell it was Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe. Long time no see. It's been about a year, or has it been longer? It doesn't matter, Detective. What does matter is why you're shuffling around up here. Oh, ouch! And there's that sharp left jab. Well, I'm happy to see you anyway, Mr. Edgeworth. Let me guess. You were transferred by HR to the local precinct. A wise decision. The vast amount of nothing up here should be quite easy to guard. I heard you were back in the country and arranged to come all the way out here. Everyone was real nice. They even let me take charge of the investigation, sir. Gumshoe indeed. Like gum on your shoe, he's impossible to get rid of. And why would you want to get rid of him? He's great. I'm supposed to report on the details of the crime scene, sir. Anyway, here I am, Detective Dick Gumshoe, reporting for duty. Great. Thank you, Detective. I thought Prosecutor Godot was gonna get here before me. That guy's a real mystery, I tell you. Prosecutor Godot? So who is this Prosecutor Godot? I've never heard of him. Yeah, he's the new guy. Showed up after you left the country. He's a complete rookie, but no one can say a bad word about the guy. What kind of man is he? He just became a prosecutor recently, but he's good, sir. Real good. That's why he's lost 4 times. If he's so good, how is it that I've never heard of him? Is he the lead prosecutor on this case? You'll bet he is. After all, you know who was right in the middle of it. You know who? Phoenix Wright, of course. For some reason, Godot has really got it in for Mr. Wright. Oh? Yeah, he seems to have some kind of a grudge. And what would be the cause of this grudge? I don't know. Maybe he made fun of the mask or something. None of this is making any sense. I better look into this Godot myself. I just got back into the country, so I don't really know much about the case. It's simple. Well, simple is as simple does, they say. As they say. Oh, you got no idea how much I missed... Oh, you've got no idea how much I missed that biting sarcasm of yours, sir. Gumshoe hit at such a new low to his life that he wholeheartedly thanks you for insulting him. Yeah, dude, aim higher, Gumshoe, come on. Date Maggie, get some self-confidence, appear in the sequels, I'm begging you. You know, come on, dude. But seriously, this one's a piece of cake. There's a witness that saw the whole thing. A witness? Yeah, that bikini lady. I'm guessing this is why they named her Bikini. This is the joke they were going for. Alright. Oh, also Firewall, in case you haven't seen it, look up the videos by Mornal. She does, they do a lot of like really good Ace Attorney like skits and stuff like that. There was one really good one for investigations recently that was actually paid for by Capcom where they were like, "Oh yes, I know this man." And Phoenix is like, "Edgeworth, you know me. You know my name. You could just say Phoenix Wright." "Ah yes, I'm aware of this man. Hello, guy. Yes, I am Phoenix Wright. We've met before." It was great. I recommend looking it up. Bikini lady, here on this freezing cold mountain. Well, you should talk to her yourself if you want the details, sir. I may have to talk to this bikini lady, I mean decisive witness, myself. So this is the bridge that Wright fell through. Yep. Can't imagine being that reckless myself. Look before you cross, is how it goes, right? What was that leap? And, is there something on the other side? Yeah, some old building they call the Inner Temple. We can't get over there without a bridge, sir. What? Nobody lives there, so it's usually not a problem. Someone was at the Inner Temple doing some training and now they're stuck there. Yes, I heard that from Wright. It's Maya Fey. Oh no, her again? Anyway, the air is really turbulent right now, so we can't do an aerial extraction. No one's gonna be able to reach the Inner Temple until tomorrow, sir. Will she be alright in this cold? So how did this bridge burn down anyway? I know them for that It's Always Sunny skit they did with Ace Attorney. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I would say they've got a lot of really good videos. Go ahead and check them out. So how did this bridge burn down anyway? We're almost 100% sure it was lightning. Oh, we did see lightning before. Yeah, that's true. Lightning? You know, the character from Final Fantasy 13. You know when Charlie and Dennis go to work in the mail department? Oh yeah, that one too. That was great. You're telling me the bridge caught on fire due to a fluke bolt of lightning? Yep. Last night it snowed for the first time in 3 days. It's a little unusual for lightning to occur during a snowfall like that. But according to the weather data, lightning definitely struck. Weather data added to the court record. I see. This is a very detailed weather report. Almost too detailed. It even has the exact time that the lightning struck the bridge. Oh, we got that information from the witness's testimony. Someone actually saw the lightning hit the bridge. Who is this witness? Sorry, I'll go ask one of the local cops later, sir. February 8th. Hazakura Temple main gate. Yo, Edgy, what took you so long? It's so cold my brain's turned to sherbet. I knew it was a mistake to race back to this country. What do you mean? Ride is going to be fine, and the case itself isn't anything unusual. And I find myself taking a request to defend a woman accused of murder. Well, we think that old friend of yours set the place on fire, Mr. Edgeworth, in an attempt to burn down some old bridges. Ah, I see. Hence why he called me. Hey, wait a sec, hold it! Objection! Hold it!
Objection!
What's going on here, Mr. Edgeworth? It's hard to explain, but one thing led to another, and... What kind of lame excuse is that? And he calls himself a defense attorney? Prosecutor Edgeworth's a prosecutor, that's why he's Prosecutor Edgeworth. Prosecutor Edgeworth, defense attorney, just sounds plain old weird, pal. Dude, I hope they do Ace Attorney 7 just so we can have a character named Prosecutor Defense Attorney. Or like Paul Secutor or something. Right, Prosecutor Edgeworth? I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore. I'm not sure what role I'm supposed to be playing anymore. Dude, Edgy. I don't see you for a couple of years and your heart turns to sherbet. I'd say more like sorbet. It's rather cold here. Iris didn't murder her. Someone else did. I just know it, okay? So just trust me on this one. Ever the romantic, aren't you, Larry? Nevertheless, I'll do whatever I can to prove her innocence. At least until I pass the baton on to Wright, that is. Oh boy. What do you got, Larry? Honest to God, what? Man, I'm telling you, Iris is so cute. Right, Edgy? You think so too, don't you? What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? To put it simply, your comment has me highly concerned. Could it be that the reason you think she's innocent... Oh, come on, a girl that cute can't possibly be a murderer. I was right after all, I should never have come back. No, don't worry. I see things for how they really are this time. Honest. If I had a penny for every time he said that... It's just that, well, Iris is a delicate flower. You can't force things too much. You know what I mean? Huh? I have no idea what you're talking about, Larry. Oh, I forget it. I didn't say anything. Larry, where were you and what were you doing the night of the crime? Larry? What? Don't tell me. You think I might have done it? What? Get lost. Go back on your own charter jet and get out of my sight, you creep. I hope your plane crashes and you die. I'll ask just one more time. On the night of the murder, where were you and what were you doing? Oh, god damn it, Larry. As I suspected, Psycho Locks. Psycho Locks. I'm sorry, man. You know me, I just don't remember. My short-term memory is a wreck, dude. You would, wouldn't you? Alright, let's see. Do I have anything that can help me out here? The night of the crime. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night. No, seriously, what happened between Phoenix and Larry? That's a good question. I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen between Phoenix and Larry. Oh, God. Alright, now you're going to tell me what you really saw last night. Whoa, you're really upset, aren't you, Edgy? Oh, okay, I'll talk. Huh? That was a bit too easy. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. Never seen anything like it. Around 10 o'clock last night, it started thundering. I've been sleeping. I'm not sure for how long. Suddenly, zing! The whole world in front of me went white. Like I just been slapped in the face by my old girlfriend, Naomi. You remember her, she died. And then it was on fire. The bridge was on fire. Dusky Bridge caught on fire. Are you certain you saw that with your own eyes? In the first game, Phoenix went above and beyond to help Larry, and I was treating him like his personal gumshoe. I mean, in fairness, you know, I think that might just be like one of the flanderization things that kind of happens, where it's like, the same thing with Gumshoe, where Gumshoe was also like, you know, he's helped Nick out a lot over the years, and even then, in the first part of the game, Nick was like, oh great, him. And it's like, bro, don't act like he's not like the best guy you know. You know? Dusky Bridge caught on fire? Are you saying you saw it with your own eyes? Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? I'm telling the truth. There are still 3 Psycho Locks remaining. That means he's still trying to hide something. By the way, Larry, where were you when you saw that happen? Where you say? What do you mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Just answer the question. I was in my own room by the main hall. Where else would I be? As usual, you're as transparent as an empty jelly jar. Or any jar, really. It doesn't really matter what. The problem, I suspect, lies there. There? What do you mean there? It's impossible for you to have seen the lightning strike Dusky Bridge from your room. I'm guessing it's in this report. Hold on. 10:45. 30 minutes passed between the fire starting and going out. But I need to present the map. Probably. This is a map of the area. Take a look around the vicinity of Hazakura Temple. What am I looking for? Oh, hey, they even updated the map to have the bridge be gone. I think that should be fairly obvious. The main hall is surrounded by trees and it is impossible to see the bridge from here. What? Why didn't you tell me that before? Well, how about it? How about what? Do you feel like talking now? About what? Who, me? This motherfucker. It looks like it won't be that easy after all. You leave me no choice. I'll have to move on to the next step. You weren't in your room at the temple, so then where were you? You don't know that I wasn't in my room. So where was Larry and why was he there? If I've read the situation up until this point correctly, the answer is fairly obvious. Very well then, let's test my theory. The place you witnessed the lightning striking Dusky Bridge from was... This is where you were. Well, what do you think, Larry? Oh, not much, I guess. I'm sorry, what kind of answer was that? Well, you were just making small talk, right? Like, how are you doing or something? Larry, the expression on my face. You look like I was just making small talk? To be honest, no, I guess not. God damn it. I thought he was gonna be like on the bridge. Alright, final guess. What do you mean? Huh? Where he saw it burn. It wasn't here. It wasn't here. And it wasn't here. So, here? This is like the only spot that I can think of. God damn it! Game, what do you mean Edgeworth gets penalized because of Larry's dumbass? Oh, God. Okay. I cannot think of it. God damn it! Where else would it be? Hold up. Hold up. He wasn't in his room because he couldn't see it from there, so he had to see it from somewhere else. Where did he see it from? Good question. He saw it from... Alright, it wasn't in a temple, it wasn't at the path right in front of the bridge, it wasn't to the left of the bridge. God damn, where was he? And I lost all my health because of that. Taken by her pupil. Is there anything in the background? Nope, that's a castle. Where was this even? Larry, the final boss. He really is, though. 10:45, 30 minutes passed between fire starting and going out. Huh. Larry, you know what? I'm gonna move on and hopefully I can figure something else out. The bikini lady. Larry Butts, where logic goes to die. Yep. Fuck you, Larry. I did 5 guesses, and all of them were wrong. All those were areas you could see it from. So, in that case... Wait, hold on, no, now I think about it, I can absolutely figure out where he was. Hey, hello there. So how are you feeling? Alright, I suppose. What was this? My name is Miles Edgeworth. My, a handsome boy such as yourself is always welcome. If circumstances weren't so tragic, I might just... Please don't call me boy. I'm sorry to trouble you. I'm looking for a woman in a bikini. Oh, you found her. Now what can I do for you? I'm sorry, but I don't see any bikinis. You gotta keep in mind that most of the time you won't be able to break all the cycle locks the moment they show up. That's true, but that one in particular has like a spot on the map, so I figured it would be like, you know, a thing I could get to. And ideally I should have to break at least 2 of them, because now I'm at literally 0 health and I will fail any possible thing I get wrong immediately. And then it's just back to the thing of me reloading a save every 2 seconds because I keep failing horribly. I would be an awful lawyer. Yes, nicely I might give you a peek, big boy. Oh, hey, whoa. Mr. Edgeworth? This is the head nun, Sister Bikini. She's the witness. Why didn't you tell me that earlier? This is exactly why your salary keeps getting cut. Keeps on getting cut. My stomach is already growling in protest. So, what's the latest about my... what's the latest about my beloved Iris? Well, first, I want to hear what you know. 1 minute, I'm gonna go back. Because here's my guess. Oh, fuck off, Larry! I don't see Larry anywhere. Maybe we scared the poor kid away. I have half a mind to restart the chapter just so I can get my health back. But no, I'm gonna play it fair. Play it as it lies. His heart was shut tight with a number of psycho locks. I guess I'll have to look for him now. A thorn in my side. Any chance he's here? Oh, god damn it, Larry. Yes, yes, yes! It looks like Iris is being interrogated right now. This place certainly brings back memories. Oh yeah, come to think of it, you got thrown in here once too, didn't you, sir? You got thrown in here too, once didn't you, sir? But you know what? I've never been in jail a single time. I should think it's hard to land in jail when you're so harmless. You like your parting gift from Larry, Arrow? Loving it. It's fantastic. Perfect, even. Yes, well, if you're in jail, you don't have to pay for your own meals, you know. Don't get any funny ideas, Detective. Too late. I already did. In any case, I guess I'll have to come back here later. Larry, you motherfucker. You stole my life! You know what? On that note, I'm just gonna go back to Peter Griffin over here, and I'm just gonna end the episode. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been Arrowhead, your favorite VTuber Android. I am drained of any and all life. Thank you for coming to the stream. My next stream will be sometime this week. Be sure to keep an eye out for my schedule tomorrow. Either way, have a lovely morning, day, or evening. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed, and goodbye for now.